or the certified name tags or whatever. You know, I gotta say, this some real shit. That's definitely some real shit because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't. I mean, I don't be fucking around on the whole Facebook and MySpace thing for real like that right there. But I mean, they ain't never lie. I be getting tired of seeing them motherfuckers getting on damn Facebook. Like, if that status thing on there really supposed to mean something, it's like I'm really supposed to look at your status with your man or woman or whatever and be like, oh, that's like means something in the real world. You know, some people put that shit up there for nothing. But I mean, like, why do people be arguing on Facebook and stuff? One thing I never really could answer. And I felt like I had to answer to a lot of questions in life. You know, most of it's pretty much in general immaturity. And some people take that stuff like a bit too serious. You know, like those people that get mad at you, like if you don't like accept their friend request or if they send you a message on Facebook or something, and then like you don't answer the message, and then they come back like 2 or 3 days later, and be like, hey, you know, I sent you a message on Facebook. And I'm like, oh yeah. Well, why didn't you just call me? And why didn't you just text me? But you send me a message on Facebook because I don't go to my computer every day and check on Facebook because I mean I'm doing other stuff like working and you know stuff like that. I mean it's some real junk. It's some real stuff. I really want to commend them on that video because you know what I'm saying it sounds like a joke, but it's really something that people should take serious as adults. It's like for real Facebook and MySpace and Twitter and all that other stuff. If you got beef with somebody, I mean like how can you call yourself a man or a woman if you're gonna beef over the internet? That's like them dudes that be on like Facebook or females or whatever be on Facebook or I'll whoop your ass. I do. I mean, like, would you really say this to this person's face? That's one of the first things I'll be thinking about. I mean, you got to say this on the internet. Would you really say this to this other person's face? Would you, you know, tell them that you whoop their ass to their face? I mean, it's real easy to say when you're typing it, but you know, when they with the arms reaching, knocking the fuck out of you, can you really say the same words? You know, that's just how I look at it. But they need to do something about that. Matter of fact, I think, you know what I'm saying, for the convenience of people like me, they ought to make that be kind of like inappropriate or something. I mean, like, I don't want to watch people's relationship problems, you know. Shit, it's hard enough dodging drama in real life, and then now you got to get on the internet, you got to see it on that too. It's like, you can't get away from it. And like, what can you really do? You know? Shit. They joking across the street arguing. I'm gonna go get on my computer, and then you get on your computer, and then those same two people that are across the street is arguing on Facebook too. It's like for real. And what about when people tell you like, "Hey, don't come on my page"? It's not the same thing as telling somebody don't come in my house or don't come to my front door because I can see you if you're at my front door. I can see you if you come to my house. But somebody say don't come on my page. How you know if they came on your page? You really don't know. So well, that's like one of them threats I guess you shouldn't even really make because it's like I don't know if you came on my page or not. Stay off my page. That's funny. It really is. Breaking up on Facebook, that's a no go. I mean, like that's something you ought to do in person anyway. If you ain't got the guts, I just would tell a person if somebody broke up with you on Facebook, that might be somebody you might just want to go ahead and let go. Because if they ain't got the nuts to tell you that in your like face, y'all probably gonna have some other problems anyway if y'all stay in a relationship. That's just the way I look at it. I could be wrong, but I'm not. Seriously. Breaking up on Facebook, beefing on Facebook. I mean, what's the world coming to? Beefing on Facebook. I I don't know what to say about it, but one dude, I do want to say one thing. These two ladies, they put together some real no bullshit, no nonsense information here, It may sound like a joke, it may look kind of funny because of what he's saying it, but it's something that people should take serious. And I just wanted to come on here and say that. So y'all did a good job. That's the first thing I want to say. Y'all did a good job. I want to commend y'all on that. And shoot, feel free, shoot me online sometime talking about anything because I see y'all on some real shit. And everybody else, don't be beefing on MySpace. Don't be beefing on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. It's just immature. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Talk to y'all later.